Every time I get within a couple of centimeters of being interested in a man, I'm reminded of why I haven't had one in 7 years. That celibacy hit different. I get why I'm this way. So I think I posted something that reminded this guy to hit me up in my DMs and in my messengers. Could you get out of my face? Could you get out of my face? Could you get out of my face? Thank you very much. Can I? So I said something, I don't know what it was. It could have been anything. He comes into my messenger and we get to talking. Now, he's talked to me before, and I'm telling him I'm going through something, and he eggs me on. He encourages me to tell him what it is. Now, my thing is, I'm a very closed person. Yeah, I get on social media and I express my opinion, but when it comes to my personal life, I'm very closed off. I don't talk to a lot of people about my personal life. So he's encouraging me to trust him enough to be able to tell him the private, intimate things that I don't really want to share. He's just encouraging me to trust him. And so I ended up falling for it, and I'm telling him. And then the next day, I got onto Facebook and I posted something. And it said something along the lines of, when men are trying to pursue me, and I tell them that I need something, and they don't offer to help me in return, is it a red flag that it's a turnoff? A lot of men came into the comment section, and he himself came into the comment section. He offered to help, and that impressed me, because a lot of times guys don't offer to help, and he actually offered. But after he saw that post, he hit me up well, the reason why I didn't offer to help you, or the reason why I didn't help you, is because I don't know you like that. I don't trust you. This is the same man who just encouraged me to just trust him off of a handful of conversations, but he can't even trust me enough to be able to help me if I'm going through something. And this man had completely forgotten that he did offer to help me. I don't like when men that are pursuing me, if they try to get at me on social media and they start feeling me a little bit, and we're having a little bit of conversations and stuff, when I start posting on my timeline, they're stalking it, and they're applying everything I post to them. And so I said to him, you cannot date somebody like me and take everything I post on social media personal and try to apply it to our situation. What I'm doing behind closed doors is very different from what's popping off on social media. It's two different lifestyles. One's my professional life, one's my private life. That's why I don't like to talk to guys from the internet. I tell guys all of the time, I do not like men from social media, because men from social media act very different from men in real life. It's two different types of men. And I guess I get it, because like I said, I have a personal life and I have a professional life. It's two different lives. I could come on here and be real with y'all, but a lot of stuff I just don't share, because y'all, it's the public. It's like walking down the street butt naked. I really adored the fact that he was 50 and he didn't have any kids, and he was very open to the idea of being a stepfather to my son. And I was so happy, because that's difficult to find, especially on social media, because men on social media get into these spaces where it's popular to degrade and disrespect men who decide to be stepfathers. Repairing a broken kingdom is one of the worst things a man can do in his life. And honestly, it's men doing worse. They need to place that negative energy onto men who are abandoning their children, not the women who are left with the children and the men who are cleaning up the mess. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, anytime I show interest in any man, it's always something weird that happens that throws it off. People are like, God is protecting you and angels are protecting you. And I'm like, why don't God and the angels come together and team up, right, and just send me the right person, instead of sending me a whole bunch of wrong, creepy dudes that are oversensitive and insecure? I don't have time for that. I have a son to take care of.